Hi Flosstube, I'm Stephanie, the Ivy House Crafter. This is my Flosstube number 24. I had so much fun filming outside last week, I decided to do it again. The spot that I was filming in last week though, the sun would be in my eyes if I tried filming right now. So you get me on my dilapidated staircase up to the dilapidated deck that we never really use. Someday we'll fix it. Probably, maybe. I have a long overdue thanks to give. A couple months back, I think, I received a lovely package from Gisela Susky, and I wanted to share the things that she so graciously gave to me because she's just wonderful. There's this lovely card, and it's so pretty. I love these kind of flowers, they're just so nice. And then there was like an empty card. I think this is like a frame type of card that I could like frame a piece of cross stitch in, so that's fun. And there was a white anchor floss in here, so thank you for that. You can never have too much white floss. There was some fabric, because I love to sew, and these two are very kind of like retro looking, and I have some other fabrics that would just go really, really well with these. So those are really fun. And then there were these fabrics, more of a soft, flowing, floral look. So those are going to be probably project bags because I love making project bags. There was also this adorable pattern. It's a Blue Ribbon Designs piece, and it's called Established with Love. And it's so pretty. It's got, what are these called? Fan stitch in the border. So that will be fun, and there's instructions on the back on how to do it. So that will be fun to stitch up. And then these just really fun towels. They're really pretty. You kind of unfold it and you can get the full effect. Upside down. Aren't these lovely? So thank you, Gisela, for that lovely package. Now that I have finally showed it, I can use these things. Because, you know, the Flosstube rule. Yeah, I apologize. Thursday morning is trash day in our neighborhood, so you're probably going to be hearing some garbage trucks. Sorry about that. Alright. I'll show that later. Last week I mentioned that I was going to craft night last Thursday night, and there was some interest in seeing what I had made, and so I brought those out and I thought I'd show them. One of the ladies in our church congregation has a Cameo machine and does vinyl cutouts for these crafting activities, and and so last Thursday I made this beautiful Oh Holy Night board, and I'm going to come up with some way to hang it on the wall, and it's so pretty. She had trash day. Ugh. Okay. There were options to do the vinyl in black or red or gold or gray, and gray is kind of my jam. That's like my color. I love gray, so I chose gray, and I love how it turned out. It was really, really easy to do. You paint the board white, you put on the vinyl that she did all the work in cutting out, and then Mod Podge over it just to seal it and give it a nice shine, and it's done. let's see. This is another craft that we did. Peekaboo, I'll just hold it here. It's this beautiful clothespin wreath, and they provided the clothespins. They stained them and everything, and the wreath form. It's a wire wreath form, and we were supposed to provide our own flowers and things to decorate with. Other people chose more vibrantly colored flowers, you know, the bright sunflower type things, and you know, the oranges and deep reds and stuff. And I saw these flowers at Walmart and I fell in love. And then I also saw the little, there was a little sprig that had some pine cones and this pumpkin, and I thought, I have to have that pumpkin. So I got that as well. So yeah, it's actually pretty heavy compared to what it looks like, but to think about all these clothespins, and it kind of makes sense. They're just clipped onto the wire frame and then hot glued in the back to stabilize them, otherwise they would kind of swivel back and forth. And then the flowers are hot glued on in a pleasing arrangement, and this is the result. And I really like it. So there's not really a way to hang it on the door. Like here's the back. I don't want to just, I have a wreath hanger on my door, but I don't know. I don't know that it's strong enough for this weight, and I don't know that the clothespins are strong enough to hang from. So right now I just have it propped on, well, not right now, but I have it propped on my dresser, and it just sits there looking pretty. So that is my wreath. And then there was one other craft. All my stuff down here. Okay. Do you like my lovely diaper box? I have so many diaper boxes because I have a child in diapers and he goes through them a lot. Let's see. I'm trying to think how I can set this up to show it. I might just turn this box over on my lap and use it as a display case. Or not. I didn't think this through. Oh, hang on. I apologize for that. Okay. So, that says Thanksgiving, obviously. On one side it says, Happy Thanksgiving. And then turn it all around. And it says Merry Christmas. I really hope you can see that. You should be able to, because that's like right where I'm blocking when I'm sitting. So, okay. I'm just going to leave these sitting up here so that I don't have to move them all over the place. So that is what I made during craft night. And I had a lot of fun. We were just painting and Mod Podging and vinyling all over the place and picking all the papers for the Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas blocks and stuff. It was a lot of fun. Let's get into some cross stitch. Okay, this is for something else a little bit later on. Okay, I have a finish. It's a very tiny finish. It's my tiny Quaker. And I cut out around it. It's I left enough for my finishing because the idea I have for my finishing, I don't need a lot around. And I was getting tired of holding it in hand in that huge napkin when I only needed that tiny little corner, so I put it in a hoop. But anyway, this is my tiny Quaker. Isn't it so cute? This is just a little size comparison. This is my face, this is the Quaker. And it's so tiny. It's smaller than my palm. So there's my palm. And it's just darling. I am so in love with this. So I have an idea for finishing that, and it's going to be super cute, and I'll show it when it's finished, but that is my finish this week. What else did I work on? I worked on my dolphin sketch. Once again, this was a drawing that I did in high school when I was in, I took a semester of art class and a semester of drawing class in the 9th grade, and and this was one of my drawings. And I had it converted to a cross-stitch pattern on pick2pat.com. Okay. So here's what I worked on. I color completed this color on this page, so this color right here, I don't have any more of that color on this page. And then I started bringing up this color a bit. So that is coming along nicely. The page goes to, I think, about this high, give or take. Something like that. It's not much higher, but yeah. I'm excited to start working on the dolphin part of it again. The background is fun. It's really easy because it's just huge blocks of color, but it's fun to see the dolphin portions really come together. They're just a lot of confetti. Okay. Past couple of days I was using the Decision Roulette app on my phone, and one day it gave me Summer House by Brooks Books, and the following day it gave me Spring House by Brooks Books. So I worked on both of these, which was fun. So on Summer House, I mainly worked on the house. I added another color of pink. There's a slightly darker shade of pink, and that's what I added. And the blue, I think I had about half of this dark blue that I have, and I added the other half. So that is what I worked on Summer House. I'm excited to get more into these flowers. There's more on this side, and they're kind of all over the house and next to the house, and they are so pretty. So I want to really get back into doing some of those flowers the next time I work on this. Maybe. We'll see. And in Spring House, here's what I've got. I worked on this tree. I've been color completing in the tree, and then as I completed a color, I would kind of bring it over and start working on this tree just to finish off the length of floss. I did that for a couple of the colors, but then kind of stopped and just like, okay, I'm getting tired, so I'm not gonna bring the extra floss over here. I'll just wrap it up on the bobbin and do it later. But I think on this side, all that I have left is to fill in the rest of the white in the blossoms, and this tree will be done. And then I can move over and complete this tree. So that's coming along nicely. Trying to remember the name of the fabric that I have this on. Summer House I have on Star Sapphire 28 count Lugana. I think it's Lugana. This one I don't remember. It's another 28 count Lugana, but I would have to go back and look at some of my old videos to remind myself what color that is. But it's pretty. And I'm gonna have to pause the video and come back because I forgot my Saxon band sampler. So, okay, I'm back. I had to go grab my Saxon band sampler because I have put in a lot of work on that this week. Not daily, there was a couple days that I missed, but this is how far I've gotten. I obviously completed this portion, and so now I'm setting this half aside and working on this part. And I forgot to bring out my folder that has, you know, the patterns so you can see what it's going to look like. And I didn't bring out my floss so that you could see all the beautiful reds that I'm going to be using on this side. But there's some, basically I picked a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch, but like 2 or 3 variegated reds from the DMC variegated section, and a nice solid, I don't remember what color it is. I'm not being very good today. But it's going to be really pretty. It's going to, you know, have the same feel as this. The solid is going to be throughout. It's going to be this color throughout, and all the borders are going to be in this color, just like with this piece, all the borders are in 520. Yeah, so I have this band completed, and then I'm going to start in on the next one. And I think just like with this one, the birds are going to be variegated and the plants in between are not, because I just like the way that looks. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Just going to have some DMC variegated. I do have a dinky dye silk that matches, or you know, coordinates really well with the reds, so I'm going to use that. I also have a couple green dinky dyes that are going on the Saxon Transylvania side, and the reds are on the Ye Olde band sampler side. Anyway, kind of rambling about that, but I'm just really enjoying working on this piece. Except for one thing. My knuckle, the knuckle on this finger has really been bothering me. It started right around the time I started knitting, which was maybe like a month or 2 after I started cross-stitching, or at the beginning of the year. And like at first it was just like a little bit of an ache, especially after I would pop it. I pop my fingernails, my knuckles, I pop my knuckles. But I cannot pop this one anymore. It started hurting way too bad, and then like certain actions, certain things that I do with my hand would hurt my finger, and now it hurts to make a fist. I can use these fingers just fine, and I can move my finger around, but if I press down on it, it starts hurting. If I move it side to side, it hurts a bit, and if I try to use it to like open a jar, or when it's really bad, if I try to use it to grab a needle, like with my double-handed stitching, it hurts really bad. So I've had to start using my middle finger for things, and just really avoid using my pointer finger. And I'm not really sure what's going up. It's getting to the point where I'm like, you know, I really should make an appointment and you know, go into the clinic, have it looked at, have it checked out, because it's really bugging me that I can't use my finger properly. And I stitch in hand, and so sometimes when I'm holding the fabric it hurts. When I've been doing my tatting, sometimes it hurts, and I haven't done any knitting and crocheting for a while, but I assume that would kind of hurt too. And I don't want my finger to hurt, because crafting is really important to me. I'm afraid that it's going to start hurting when I'm playing the piano and the organ, which is also really important to me. So yeah, I'm going to need to get that checked out and hopefully fixed. That was a long ramble. I wasn't even planning on talking about that. All that to say, I like my Saxon band samplers. Let me see if I can talk. Okay. That's all my cross stitching. There is one other thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is really cool, yay, exciting stuff. As of this morning, in filming this, I have 328 subscribers. Last week I only had 290 something, so that's been a really big jump. That's, I think, the biggest jump that I've had in quite a while. But so yeah, since last week I have achieved and succeeded and exceeded 300 subscribers, which means a giveaway, because I like giveaways. I have in my lab a pile of fabric because I'm going to be giving away 3 project bags. And I was going to try to be really, really ambitious, and I picked out all the fabric yesterday, and I was like, okay, tonight and tomorrow morning I'm going to make all these project bags so I can show them on my video, and that didn't happen. But they will be made by next week when I draw the winners. And I'm going to show you the fabric so that you can see what bags are available. And I'll tell you how to enter as I show them. This will be, oh wait, first I'm going to show just like a regular project bag that's already done, that I have my stuff in and everything. So this is the style of project bag that I will be making. It will have the main fabric on the back and up the front, an accent fabric, a pretty little trim, and generally a cute little charm. And then when you open it up, there will be a nice lining fabric. So that's the style of bags that I make, and I will be making. So bag number 1 will be the bird bag, and I'll be using this beautiful bird fabric, and this will be the accent, and it will be lined with this fabric. So if you would like to be entered to win the bird bag, then comment below, I would like the bird bag, and you'll be entered for that. And I'm going to point out now, you can enter for all 3 bags because 300 subscribers. But you'll only win 1 if you win. Nobody will win more than 1, but you can be entered for all 3 if you'd like. The second bag is this darling fabric that I received a while back from Jennifer Upton, and if you're not watching her on Flosstube, then please do so because she's awesome. She's just a lot of fun, and her kids are adorable. And I have made a project bag out of this, and I love it. So this will be the main fabric, and this will be the accent fabric, and it will be lined with this beautiful sort of vintage leaves fabric, and I think that that will just be really pretty. So to enter to win this bag, say, I would like the deer bag, and that's D-E-A-R. No, it is not. It is D-E-E-R. The animal kind of deer, not the precious kind of deer. Okay, I need more sleep. And then bag number 3. This one is so cute. It's farm animals and quilt patches, or quilt blocks and stuff. Isn't that so cute? And one of the, yeah, look, the cow has a rooster on it. Isn't that cute? And I will make sure that that gets featured in the bag. So, cows and pigs and roosters. Some of the pigs have little baby pigs. And this will be the accent fabric. And it will be lined with this fabric. So, if you want to be entered to win this bag to be, say, I would like the barnyard bag. And that's barnyard, all one word. Now each of these bags will come with a coordinating Ort pouch envelope, and that snaps open. This is mine, and I clearly am using it, but so it's got, you know, cute lining fabric and the outside fabric, and a snap to shut it, so it lies flat, stores flat, and it holds a lot of orts. I recently cleaned mine out, and it was like this big old wad when I you know, grabbed it all together. But so each bag will come with a coordinating Ort pouch and probably some goodies inside the bag, because that's what you do when you send a project bag. So yeah, comment below if you would like any of those bags. The bird bag, the deer bag, D-E-E-R, and the barnyard bag, barnyard, all one word. I am so grateful for and excited about all of my subscribers, those who have been with me for a while, and those who have just joined in on the fun. And thank you for subscribing, thank you for commenting, thank you for just giving me warm fuzzies and making me feel happy and welcome in the Flosstube world. And I believe that that is all that I have for today. Thanks for watching, and happy stitching. Bye.